Hi, I'm Andrew Thatcher. I'm a professor and chair of industrial and organisational psychology at Wits University. I'll be one of the keynote speakers at the SIOPSA conference in November this year. I'm quite excited about coming along and giving a keynote at this particular conference because this will be one of the first times I'm actually giving a keynote address to my colleagues in my home turf. There's always a bit of excitement about seeing the types of questions that you might get from colleagues that you see on a more regular basis rather than in a more rarefied environment where you might not never see the people again. I'm also excited about this being an online conference because my career actually started off, my very first international conference was an online conference, and so I've come a little bit full circle by now being able to present at an online conference as a keynote speaker. What I'll be talking about at the conference is looking at new ways of working, which is based primarily on an International Labour Organization report which came out a couple of years ago, which was looking at the dangers of new types of work and the effects that might have on the working system and particularly on the worker. And I'll be concentrating on the psychological impacts that come from these new ways of working. Unfortunately, COVID-19 has accelerated the growth of some of these new forms of working. And so we need to make sure as IO psychologists that we are prepared to help the workers cope with these new forms of work, as well as look at devising strategies that will enable the worker to lessen the psychological impact on their well-being. So without further ado, I look forward to seeing you all later this year online in November. And until then, stay safe and keep working hard.